have every chance. They're playing as good as they have been all year long, and it's going to be 60 minutes of just battle.
Noah Rauschenberg with the kickoff for the Baylor Bears and boots it out of the end zone. So for the first time today, we will get to see Dillon Gabriel. He's a guy that they trust big time. Talking about Drake Stoops, they trust him in multiple situations. Gray was running out of the backfield. Dillon Gabriel's going to go over the top, got the first down, and going to midfield is Braden Willis before he's met by Matt Jones. They're using Braden Willis, already 2 touches in this game on this first drive. Off play action, Gabriel with time, but now he's flushed and plenty of field in front of him. Inside the 30, steps out about the 25-yard line.
Farouk to kind of jump and get the offsides.
Off play action, Gabriel will go ahead and dump it to Eric Gray. Trying to cut back inside, what a move, he certainly is shifty. A yard short of the first down though, takes it to the 16.
I mean, Dylan Doyle's about as good as you get, and he still makes a miss and almost picks the first down up.
They go back to Eric Gray. He's got that first down to the 11. His birthday yesterday started his. This time the back is Marcus Major. Gabriel running it himself. Inside the pylon, Dillon Gabriel.
What a run. I mean, he absolutely made a Baylor defender miss right around the 5-yard line.
Was Dillon Gabriel okay using his legs after the hit he took against TCU? I think he looks okay. He ran a couple of times on that drive.
I tell you what, had that pylon for the opening touchdown on this opening drive.
So now Blake Shapen's first turn to work. Sqwirl Williams is in the game. The pass complete to Hal Presley, really close to the marker. Thing for him.
Yeah, and they made a decision in the offseason. They were going to go with the sophomore.
Turn around and hand it to Sqwirl Williams. Got the first down, takes it past midfield. Good to see Sqwirl back on the field. A 5th-year junior, has battled injuries throughout his career. First time. They fake the pitch out to Richard Reese. Over the top to Ben Sims. Bounces off one defender into another, and he's got the first down.
Well, when you got 6'5", 200.
In Oklahoma territory.
Not only third down, but third and long.
Pitch it to Sqwirl. Looking for some room on the edge. Dropped at the 35, well short of the first down. Quaylon Jones, the bigger back, is in the backfield with Shapen. Looking to the air, over the top, pass caught. Josh Cameron gets the first down to the 20. They go I formation. They brought in Dillon Doyle as the fullback. They'll pitch it out to Sqwirl Williams. He's got it inside into the Crimson. Baylor with a touchdown. Third rushing touchdown of the season for Sqwirl.
Watch Connor Galvin here. Watch him just take his defender and say nope. And he deposits him right into the cheerleader's lap.
It was a highly touted group coming in. PAT is up and good from John Mayers. Oklahoma 3 for 3 on third down early on in this game. Gabriel, a little pressure. Pass is tipped up in the air and taken away by Baylor into the hands of Dillon Doyle. TJ Franklin tipped it up into the air.
The tipped pass, a quarterback's worst enemy,
an interception by the defense.
And a defender sitting in zone's best friend. And there's
it's 1989. Blake Shapen, can he take advantage with this offense? Quaylon Jones, the big guy, to the 9-yard line before Jaden Davis met him.
Uses motion in his offense.
Neighbors,
Touchdown.
This is Jordan Neighbors, wide open field in front of him, marches in for the score.
We just talked about the motion and how much that affects the defense with your eyes. You have to be incredibly disciplined with your eyes there. Of course, they weren't. Great play call.
Really quiet inside the Palace. John Mayers on to attempt the PAT. It's up and it's good. Only 3 plays needed after.
Out with his players to get guys in space and get them to the ground.
This is Farouk. Dancing up the sideline, and he does get enough for the first down to move the chains.
Well, that's down the sideline, stays in bounds, picks up the first down.
Off play action, Gabriel back to the air, got a wide open guy. Guess who it is? Marvin Mims. He caught that one, no doubt. $63 yards. Jeff Lebby, the offensive coordinator, called him on Saturday after the game and said, we're coming right back to you. Zach wrapped one of his legs. It's one of the top corners for Oklahoma. Is it picked off?
They're saying no.
No. Wow, Justin Broyles was looking for interceptions in back-to-back games. Walker gets another try. Oklahoma on the move. Third down, Gabriel over the top, but it's picked off again. Baylor's defense, Devin Lemire. Make it 2.
Absolutely great coverage here by Baylor.
And December 6th. They give it up to Jordan Neighbors. Coming back the other way to Chapin.
I mean, good play call by Jeff Grimes there. Just
48, but his career high. And it's good. Look, are you worried about Dillon Gabriel being able to flush that? He is an experienced guy, but 2 picks today.
yeah, but as a quarterback,
Drake Stoops got the first down.
as a quarterback, you know what they were. They were both.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 37. Ground game with Eric Gray. So the 41.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 2, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Number 56 may stay in the game.
That's on Matt Jones today. They'll shift it up, and Eric Gray will come in the backfield. Gabriel has to step up, now on the move, still gets the pass off to Eric Gray. Short of the first down, stopped by Al Walcott. Now they go Wildcat, it's Marcus Major, takes the direct snap.
Yeah, I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think so, not from that spot.
Great job of penetration. He gets into the backfield, and just because of what I said, you're so far back there.
And then a turnover on downs. Baylor's defense is feeling good. They'll hand it off to Sqwirl Williams. He's had the most carries today. Wow, look at him go! Steps out at the 15.
If you remember what Jeff Grimes told us,
Up the middle. Pushing forward. Short.
ball so far.
Yeah, Jeff Grimes told us Sqwirl Williams is going to be limited. I don't know about that. He's 8 carries now. Give him another one. Get him in the end zone. Sqwirl Williams, touchdown Baylor.
Maybe limited being touched by Oklahoma Sooners, but I mean, they have looked explosive. I love it. I love it, Courtney.
His real name's Craig, if you, just for the record.
It just doesn't have the same swagger.
It doesn't.
No, more.
Dillon Gabriel was injured in the second quarter against TCU. He missed the Texas game, but a struggle today through the air. 2 interceptions. That pass is complete. It's a beauty to Marvin Mims.
To it. They may be able to go back and forth, but they tend to stiffen up and bow their necks when they need to. Another third down opportunity to convert.
Gabriel up the middle. Faked it like he was going to throw it out to the flat and then said, nope, I'm taking it. Got the first down and takes it inside the 15.
Ability to receive out of the backfield. He plants his foot again and finds his way over the football and almost scores.
He's going to score right there.
Great
Flags
response.
come out.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, flagrant personal foul, number 54 on the defense. On unsportsmanlike conduct, number 64 on the offense. The fouls will offset. Number 54 for Baylor is ejected from the game. This is number 64's first foul for unsportsmanlike conduct on Oklahoma.
So that's Braden Utley, the defensive end, who has been ejected for Baylor with the flagrant. Schmidt's PAT is up and good.
You have it.
Yeah, the flagrant personal foul is what it ejects Utley. Pass is complete over the top, a big pickup for Baylor. The 20-yard pickup right there for the Bears. Sqwirl's turn. He's been the featured back today for Baylor, coming back from injury. And he's got the first down.
Yeah, Courtney, from up here you could...
He's already got a season high in this game with 112 yards. Just short off of the fingertips of Josh Cameron. They go I formation, Dylan Doyle in at the fullback position. Cameron in motion, they hand it off to Doyle. Should be good to move him.
Yeah, just enough, just enough. Another fourth down executed play.
Chapin, picked off, Oklahoma has it. Sooners return the favor, a pick by Billy Bowman. They are so glad he's back for the second straight game.
First down, Oklahoma.
Picked off by Billy Bowman. And now Dylan Gabriel is going to roll out and complete the pass. The first down is there, and Oklahoma will move the chains. 6 for 9 on third down. Gabriel stops, plants, completes the pass. Jalil Farouk.
Or he can put it right to him and move the chains.
Oklahoma will try to move here.
Oh.
Was that picked off too?
Yep.
Christian Morgan.
Another tip ball.
3 times now Dylan Gabriel has been picked off.
Gets him to the ground.
Baylor 1 for 5 on third down, and this is a third and long. Quaylen Jones dropped for an even bigger loss. Jaron Kanik. Gabriel stepping up, looking for help. Mims has been his big-time helper today. That'll move the chains. 2nd and 10 from the 40. That will move the chains. It's complete to Farouk. No good.
Leg for it,
yes.
though. I mean, that would have gone from 60. Just tugs it a little left.
So Blake Chapin and company set up shop first. It's Jordan Neighbors down the sideline past the 50. Tripped up at the 45 in Oklahoma territory. It was a 32-yard pickup for Neighbors. Key Lawrence is able to walk off the field on his own. Tori will try to get us an update on Key. Over the top, Josh Cameron, first down. 2 big plays for Baylor.
And Cameron's been really special already. Go for it on fourth down if they don't get it.
This is Quaylen Jones. They don't have to worry because they got it, and he's still going. He is their bigger back, and he's finishing forward better.
Hearing me talk about it over and over again.
They go under center, and they toss it over to Sqwirl. Looking for room on the edge. He is dragged down, David Ogwebu. And a flag comes out.
Extracurricular there.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 94. At the distance to the goal line, automatic first down. Number 55 may stay in the game.
That's Isaiah Coe. Receivers to the near side for Blake Chapin. He's looking towards the top. And flag comes out. The pass was intended for Hal Presley.
But he threw it in a way where...
Pass interference, number 22, defense. The penalty, the foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
Threw it in a way where C.J. Colden, all he can do, and instead of turning his head around, He just pushes through, and the receiver does a good job of kind of...
Comes in wearing number 92 on this play. Dylan Doyle is the fullback. They'll hand it off to Reese, leaning forward, and it's a Baylor touchdown. Pounding the rock all the way down the field for Baylor.
Pound the rock is a good phrase right there. This team field there, Courtney. Remember that quarterback draw a little bit earlier for Dylan Gabriel?
He's gonna have to move, can't get rid of it. Baylor swarming him. Garmin Randolph takes him down for Blake Shapen and the Bears. He'll dump it off fast to Josh Cameron to the 40. He's coming off back-to-back 100-yard rushing games. Here he goes again with some space to wiggle and work to the 36. That moves the chains.
At the end, but there's some similarities here with that offense and what they need to get going, and that's the guy they need to get going with.
Mims, the completion, catches it, but two flags come out.
Receiver downfield. There's a personal foul, face mask, number 4, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that is on number 4, Christian Morgan of Baylor.
In a scrimmage, that's why there's no penalty for linemen downfield.
Willis in motion. Fourth handoff of this drive, and it goes to Eric Gray. If it's working, go back to it.
Well, that's defensive line.
Marcus Major is in now. They'll let him try. Is there room on the edge? Down the sideline, you bet there is. Gray back in, Drake Stoops in motion. Gabriel will look his way. Look at the field in front of him. Back inside goes Drake Stoops into the end zone!
Oklahoma had to have a response.
Seven plays, 70.
Defining what they do up front offensively.
They both have exactly 168 rushing yards. Caught right on the sideline is Hal Presley.
And just as you say that,
they'll bring Quaylen Jones over next to Shapen. Nowhere to go for Blake Shapen. Look at Oklahoma's defense.
Go forward and impose your will and be physical. That's what they're looking for.
And this was their bread and butter, running the football on that last drive that was so successful. Eric Gray has got it. Move the chains.
Beat.
He lets it fly to Gray. Got the first down just short of midfield.
On this last offseason with the departure of Lincoln Riley, a new head coach, and all the changes and what the culture wants to be here.
To the 46-yard line, back to the... Cuts back inside. Blake Shapen falling forward.
This is a jump offside.
They're going. They give it to Sqwirl. He's got it. Wow.
Wow.
Going for it at the 30, their own 30.
I mean, I just feel like you can do anything in these moments.
Jones again.
When we talk about those fourth down.
Shapen stepping back. Josh Cameron. Something's been working for those two today.
Advantage in this game against the Sooners.
They'll go pistol look with Sqwirl Williams behind Shapen. Sqwirl's turn. Sqwirl still on his feet. Did he get enough push to move it? I think he did. Jaden Davis, we haven't seen him return. Key Lawrence and Agwebu. They just give it to Sqwirl, and he just keeps the chains moving.
You know, just get out of their head a little bit, but you got to get back to what you do best, and both these teams doing that so far in the second half.
Shapen turns around and hands it off to Quaylen Jones. He's got room into the end zone. Quaylen Jones. That's his 6th rushing touchdown of the season.
The left side of this offensive line on this drive alone has just been epic in how they've pushed the defensive line for
a 80-yard drive took up 5 minutes and 35 seconds. 9 rushing plays, 2 passes. 3rd and 6. Oklahoma 8 for 13 on 3rd down. Gabriel, time, connecting, pass complete. 1st down. The catch made by Braden Willis. 3 interceptions that Dillon Gabriel's thrown today.
I don't think so.
Drake Stoops. You hear the crowd. Stoops. 1st down.
Execute, and you want to get points regardless of how many that is at this moment.
Marcus Major gets the call again. Should have the 1st down. On the very first drive. Here goes Gray. The 1st down inside the 25. Trying to break loose. Stopped at the 17.
What a...
Gabriel got it. Turning the corner.
Is there. He gets the block that springs Dillon Gabriel around the...
They put Stoops in motion. Eric Gray is the guy. Eric Gray. Touchdown.
Responsive football in this second half. It has kind of been that all game long, and and get the ball back, only being down 3.
2 timeouts for Oklahoma, 3 timeouts for Baylor. 4:05 on the clock as Zach Schmidt sends up the PAT.
Dominant.
Here goes Shapen, he's flushed. Lets it fly, and the pass is complete to Hal Presley. Over the 40-yard line. Neighbors in motion. It is Sqwirl Williams. Oh my goodness, Sqwirl!
Go down, go down.
Got to smart. So smart, they need to burn the clock.
I always tell players when I'm talking to them about game and time management, ball game, you rarely talk about an offensive line as a whole. This team came in here, gutted it out, and for only the 2nd time they get their 2nd consecutive win over the Oklahoma Sooners, giving them their 4th on the season.
Baylor still in the hunt for that Big 12 championship. It's not totally out of reach. They business today. What a fun football game, though. Wow.